we're heading to a very cool place here, and I just wanted to check out this view. It's stunning. Alright, don't go here if you're scared of heights or anything. Welcome back to the channel. I'm doing a bit of a quick kind of update today on the Salomon Ultraglide. I just figured that it's about at the point here where I can give a bit of an update on how it's done reasonably long term. And doesn't Salomon just create some incredibly good looking running shoes? Well, this, it's not one of them. This looks more like your grandma's favorite trail running shoe. So what I won't do here is a super in-depth kind of shoe review, because it's an older model and it's a very popular shoe anyway. So you've probably all already seen this one before. There is a V2, which is just a minor update, but you can actually buy the V1 on discount for a pretty amazing 60 euros. Whoa. And I feel like, oh dear, these thorns. You can't go wrong, can you? So what I really like about this shoe is just how versatile it is. I've been using it for a good mix, mostly easy and moderate runs, but what I found is it actually does quite well in sessions too, just because it's not too heavy. It has a nice rocker profile, sort of takes you along nicely. Also the shape is fairly streamlined, not like massively bulging out to the sides or something like that, like the Zegama did, for instance. It just handles almost anything you can throw at it. This is such a good daily trainer. Ooh, more thorns means I think I would rather turn around here. So this doesn't look too good, does it? But that reminds me to talk about the outsole here, which is sort of a similar picture. So 240k, it's honestly not looking too good, does it? So this part here is basically gone. This is like a road shoe now. It's completely slick. That can't be too good for the grip, can it? So Salomon describes this as a max cushion shoe, which I don't think it is. Maybe in Salomon's world it is, because their shoes tend to run quite firm. Now don't get me wrong here, this is not a firm shoe by any means, but if you're expecting true max cushion, then you might be disappointed here. So I'm back on the grass, which has to be my favorite surface to run on, and you can sort of tell that the grip is worn down a bit, but nonetheless stability in this shoe is actually really good. One thing I want to point out with this shoe, which is not like any kind of major life-threatening issue here. Let me just unlace this shoe a bit. So, tying the shoe up, you basically pull in the quick lace system here, like that, and like that. And you can already see the issue here. The laces actually obstruct this little pocket here where you're supposed to stow the locking mechanism here. So this just makes it a bit sort of finicky to get them on, because you have to fumble out this pocket from underneath the cords. And like I said, it's not like a huge issue or anything, but just sort of a minor kind of annoyance I wanted to point out with this one. And I kind of wonder, I mean, Salomon, they've been making shoes for quite a while now, and who designs this stuff? Another bench means another issue I want to point out with this shoe, and this has only developed within the last few runs. Now I hope you can actually see this, otherwise I'll just have to sort of describe it. But this has happened on both of my shoes. See, this cushioning here within the heel collar has sort of worked loose, and it's kind of lost its structure. So every time I put the shoe on, it sort of slips down and it just doesn't lay on the heel anymore. And once again, not a major issue, but I feel like a shoe that hasn't actually done that much mileage, that shouldn't really happen. Oh, this shoe is good on the road. Just feels really nicely cushioned. I like Salomon's rubber. It's just fantastic for this. So this is about the only stretch of mud I could find today. So not exactly a very convincing test. Just take my word for it. This rubber and this grip pattern that Salomon uses here actually does really well in the wet. So despite it only being 3.5 mil lugs and the lug pattern being basically completely gone now. So overall, even if durability isn't that great, this is just such a versatile shoe. You just can't go wrong. I would say it's definitely worth consideration. So it's been so humid these past few days, and I can see it getting a bit dark up here. I think I'll end this video here because it's looking like a thunderstorm's coming, and yeah, thanks for watching.